time. And now we got Mario and we got Diddy Kong. This is going to be a good matchup.
Absolutely. Mario Diddy Kong is a very interesting matchup too. Both having not exactly the same game plan to begin with, but Mario playing a much less grounded game in theory than Diddy Kong. So we're going to be seeing how that plays out on a slightly smaller stage in small battlefield. Not a PS2 pick because I do think that would probably have benefited Mario. I'm
hoping to see some stuff from Dominator. I want to see him get a couple of fair spikes and speak of the devil, he shall arrive. Dominator taking a strong control of this first stock. If that had been a little closer to the right, basically might have just found himself down a stock already, but only 12%. This is a really, really solid start from the floor to Mario.
Absolutely. Got to find a big opening here on Beastly. I like a little bit of advantage state, but you've got to find some combo conversions to get that percentage up if you want to have any chance of closing out stock.
An attempt at a read. I really like the mind games from Dominator, and there was almost a setup there from Beastly as well to get the forward smash to keep Dominator off the stage. Yeah. But Beastly looking for any sort of comeback, looking for a couple of combo starters and maybe a conversion off of a down tilt. They're kind of just trading hits right now. 95% isn't exactly prime Diddy Kong killing, but it's possible if he lands one of these up smashes underneath the platform or gets a down tilt or something like that.
Yeah. These players actually have played against each other before.
Interesting.
Yeah, one time. They played against each other one time, and it was 2-1 in favor of Dominator.
In favor of Dominator, and now Beastly wanting to reverse that takes this first stock. We saw Dominator really start cooking on that first one. It was a really nice string with the up airs with the fair at the end, but Beastly not letting his composure lose, just taking that first stock, just keeping it clean, throwing a banana around.
Yeah, you see this aerial gameplay, a lot of back airs, and finding a grab is not going to quite close the stock, but nice interrupt on the barrels. Still alive. Back air to reverse this. Couldn't quite find the down air to close that one. A lot of edge guarding play right here, but a nice ledge trap back air is going to secure the stock for Dominator to even this out.
Oh my god, that was a little scary. I thought the down air was almost going to take Dominator stock, but you know, Beastly's not quite there on the spacing, but now Dominator in the middle of a rock and a hard place. 93% on this fresh stock, but a little bit of damage. He's looking for anything. He's looking for an up air string, looking for some sort of early kill move. Both players are, I don't know, they're not in a very threatening position right now. Maybe Diddy could find a little bit of something, but I think you need to have banana in hand in order to really feel like you're in a scary spot.
What's interesting is that whenever they're not right on top of each other in a scramble, they're definitely playing super safe, trying to read out each other's options.
Ooh,
I like very slow on the ledge too, both of them are, but yeah, very nice. Slightly missed the up B2 ledge there.
I think he held down. I think he wanted to try to catch out Beastly, but Beastly was ready for it. So immediate down smash, and that's a great punish from the Texas Diddy Kong. Nicely done.
It's one of those high risk, I think, medium to low reward options there.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those impatient, I want to get back on the stage options as opposed to play the ledge trap game.
Yeah.
And it's fine. It works out, I'd say, probably 3 out of 5 times.
No up B conversion for Dominator. It's still only 55% though. He can make this comeback. Mario does delete stocks at the ledge, especially on stages like Small Battlefield, but I don't think he has a jump. No, he doesn't jump. Oh, yeah.
The classic.
Z-drop banana down air is going to delete Dominator from the screen, and Beastly is going to take a 1-0 lead. This Diddy looking clean.
Yeah, as soon as Beastly kind of found the style of play and the cadence at which he needs to play, started being able to hit a lot more of those bread and butters.
Yeah.
And closing it out with the bread and butter is a fantastic kind of segue into Game 2. It's a good wrap on Game 1. This is how it played out. And I think Game 2 is going to be a lot more of Dominator playing around Mario's win condition, which, in my opinion, in this matchup is a lot more fireball. Are we going to Small Battlefield again?
I believe so. We're picking music, so.
I think we should switch stages.
Tekken music.
I don't think it's not a bad stage, but
I assume PS2's banned. I think it is.
That's fair. That's
I think Diddy doesn't really have a lot of bad stages, so you probably want. So Beastly's strategy is probably to target Mario's good stages instead. So Battlefield's obviously gone. I think like PS2's probably gone. I think Small Battlefield's still a pretty good stage for Mario, but I don't know. It's not amazing.
Yeah, there's no massive stage advantage I guess you can get once PS2.
Honestly, for both of these characters, they're pretty. I think they can do pretty well on any stage.
Yeah. Both very strong characters in the meta right now. Oftentimes, you don't really see these characters play against each other. I feel like there's not a whole lot of Diddy representation in the Southeast, which is surprising because we have Aaron too, right?
Yeah, for how common of a matchup this feels like it should be, it's not very common.
No, not at all. I guess that the best Mario is in Texas, the best Diddy Kongs are in Tri-State and in Florida, so yeah, not common.
Hey, that's damage onto Beastly. Really nicely done from Dominator, but that's almost never going to kill unless your DI is like terrible. So Nice little conversions here from Beastly to try to catch up the percentage deficit, but it's still looking pretty even. And now, edgeguard situation doesn't lead to a stock. Up B out of shield will catch Beastly and add a little bit more percentage. And now, looking for a back air, looking for anything. Feels like Dominator needs something like that.
I really like that. The fireball, you expected somebody to go for a grab, so I think Beastly kind of went for a jump option or something a little bit more aggressive, or basically not holding a shield, and the up smash does catch. So that was a nice little mental mix-up from Dom.
A smart move. And now it's on Beastly to try to find that kill, and I think Diddy can struggle a little bit in this regard. It can be kind of difficult to find your conversions. Some of the moves are, as soon as I say that, oh, he didn't kill. See, there you go. Diddy struggling to kill a little bit. But, you know, Beastly's still only 8%. This isn't a deficit he's seen before, and it was a deficit he saw in the first game. And now, Z-drop banana into back air will convert that into another stock.
Yeah, very nice. A lot of shield pressure that provides right there, but it also just caught a neutral get up. It was just a good read, good choice. And now a combo has been started. We're going to get some nice damage. Waiting for the air dodge is fantastic. Don't go for anything that isn't guaranteed, and you will often catch your opponent slipping.
Smart stuff from both players, and now a little bit of conversion from Beastly will lead to a little bit of percentage, and both of these players not really going too deep on the edge guards. I feel like I almost want to see them go a little deeper, but both of them comfortable with the ledge trap. Diddy with his banana, and Mario with the ridiculous conversions that he can have at the ledge, and that's nice little string from Beastly. And we're still waiting for, this is just salt of the earth, good neutral Smash Brothers, you know what I mean?
Good neutral Smash Brothers. I love that.
As soon as I say
monkey,
that.
Well, I mean, monkey flip kick is definitely, you know, an option in neutral, but I love that Dominator was prepared for it and punished it right away. Didn't just let a broken move be a broken move. Just said, you have to use this at the right time or you're not going to live.
100%, and that's something that Dominator's adapting to. He's ready for it. The up air is not going to be enough to kill as well. So 145% is the deficit, or is the percentage now. Dominator could make something happen if he finds some rage. I think up smash out of shield at maybe 70 would kill, but he's just going to get yeeted off the stage by Beastly's Diddy Kong. And now we're at last stock, game 2. I think Dominator's kind of been in control for a lot of this game.
Yeah, I think that's not incorrect. Beastly started off very, very strong, but then Dominator turned it around, had a lot of pressure. Has been mixing in other options as well, like down airs, but ultimately is not looking for anything
Two up smashes in a row.
Crazy. As I say that, yeah, 2 up smashes in a row.
Holding banana in shield is a scary place for Diddy to be, and that's a third up smash that's going to whiff for Dominator.
Safer than I guess you might think.
It is. It is a pretty safe option. It almost feels like playing Game & Watch in a way. It comes out so much faster and recovers faster than you think as well. And now the banana grab could turn into something. The spot dodge will prevent Beastly from following up. And we're back to neutral. Salt of the earth in the trenches neutral for both of these characters.
Every time that the Salt of the Earth neutral comes out, Beastly uses monkey flip kick and gets punished for it.
It's really funny.
Okay, good, reliable neutral. Let's see it again. I'm just kidding. We've got a nice ledge trap here. Banana covers the ledge. And that was actually really smart.
There was something. I saw the vision for Beastly.
Yeah, I did too, but it didn't convert.
Z-drop, I'm thinking, no banana at the ledge. He still has, he doesn't have one in hand. Now he has one in hand.
Oh, I love that cape air dodge. It's the only choice.
That was that was a great recovery from Dominator. Compliments to him, compliments to the chef. But Beastly, down tilt back air will convert game 2 as well, and now a pretty solid lead for the Texas Diddy Kong.
Nice awareness on that down tilt too. Understanding that they're at the very edge of the down tilt, you're not going to get any conversions into anything else. There's no dash attack, there's no up smash coming out there a little bit too far for that, and instead going for the back air. It does kill that close to ledge, but it's also an option that your opponent's not going to be prepared
That's
for.
Character mastery at its finest.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Beastly, veteran of the scene. He's been around for a little while. So he's proven that he knows the weights, he knows the combo timings, he knows the percentages, and he's PR'd for a reason in Texas.
Absolutely. What's the adaptation?
What's the
adaptation?
adaptation?
You're Dominator, you're playing against Beastly, and you're running it back every game. What's the adaptation?
That's a good question. I don't know if he has one. I don't know if I have one. I feel like, I don't feel like Dominator's been playing that badly.
No.
I feel like Beastly has just found his moments towards the ends of games and has been able to convert on the last second scenarios.
Yep.
So maybe picking more safe options at the end of games on that last stock is what Dominator needs to be doing, because the first 2 stocks always look really good for Dominator, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And he's finding a lot of the openings on bait and punish choices, right? Playing scramble neutral until Beastly throws out something unsafe, like monkey flip kick. So I think you just wait for that again, but look at this. Beasley's just holding down the floor.
Yeah, holy cow, 104% is so much to start out with, and now we're looking for a spike, and that's a 0 to death. Dominator shaking his head in the player cam saying, I don't want anything to do with that, and Beasley is just not stopping whatsoever.
Wow, this is going to look like the closest 3-0 of all time, honestly.
Like, actually.
Oh my goodness. Good F tilt right here. Trying to keep pressure on, but forward air is probably not the choice. I like the pressure there, continuing to use something after the back air. Starting a ladder
this
combo
could be conversion?
here. Not
Still
quite.
not enough. Doesn't get the right hitbox.
Banana in hand just kind of tosses it away right here. And again, scramble neutral. This is where Dominator can succeed, but Beasley, as soon as advantage state starts, Dominator is looking for like quick, aggressive, almost lazy reversal options.
I think the download is kind of complete for Beasley. It feels that way. I think the up smashes have been read like a book at this point, and Dominator hasn't connected one for a little bit. So Beasley's ready for it. He's ready for all the ways that Dominator wants to approach. So maybe back to the drawing board a little bit, it feels like, and he's gonna need some sort of crazy call out and maybe a ridiculous conversion off of a fair in order to win this game. Yeah,
and Dominator has found actually so many up smashes on landing or on Beasley dropping shield that it's been such an awesome thing to see when Dominator can find these reads. It's the thing is he's not finding the scramble or the neutral openings, but he's able to find the advantage and hard reads.
That was almost something crazy. If I saw him convert off of that, I was gonna scream, but we're all good. Beasley's back into neutral, and Dominator looking for some sort of conversion. He needs to find. I want him to find one of those up air into fair strings at the ledge, but Beasley not allowing himself into the corner very often. Intelligent positioning from him.
Let's remind you guys, this was a 0 to death to start out, and Dominator has brought it all the way back, slowly but surely, finding a couple of nice strings and otherwise just like pretty good advantage, but just sharking underneath and saying,
yeah, Beasley's not missing
you
those.
have to pick a defensive option. You can't just land.
Yeah, exactly, and that's smart stuff from Beasley, knowing the percentages, knowing exactly where Dominator wanted to land, and the up smash connects, thank God for him, because sometimes it chooses not to, for fun. But now Dominator, in between a rock and a hard place, is Beasley, great advantage state, is on the sledge trap, and it's so difficult for Dominator to get out of the corner.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Dominator coming up and then mashing an option, mashing up smash, mashing F tilt, mashing jab, and Beasley's, again, got the download, just waiting out the options and waiting for an opening to close it out. Not a lot of rush. Even with 138%, there's no rush to get this kill.
100%. He's chilling. He has the time to toss some bananas and relax in the corner and see how Dominator wants to approach, because I think if you're Beasley, you're waiting for that up smash. You're waiting to convert off of that because it's easy to punish it. And it's safe, but it's not that safe. Yeah. And Beasley has a fast enough reaction time that it's not safe.
Just both tossing out aerials right here, but unfortunately Dominator's the first one to get hit.
No, he has a jump. But the back air will convert the 3-0. And it wasn't as close as I think we wanted it to be.
No, I don't think so. And I think the real takeaway here is that Dominator was finding his biggest openings and biggest stock takes off of hard reads and off of like aggressive, unorthodox options. And against top talent, that only lasts so long.
Yeah, Beasley was cool, consistent. He was relaxed. He didn't allow Dominator to get anything special. And he said, I'm going to continue to play my game. I'm going to play to my win cons. I'm going to throw a banana at you. And I'm going to take some stocks that way.
Yeah, absolutely. And Beasley was a better player on this day. I don't think the matchup particularly looks very fun to play as Mario.
It doesn't. I think it's definitely a little frustrating. It's probably difficult to get in on Diddy when he has Monkey Flip, when he has Banana available. And I imagine that's got to be a point of frustration. You could see Dominator was asking for some advice on